welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for my subscribers coming back, and for those who are new, welcome. I am so excited to show you my renewed pantry. I wanted to give you the before look and how it looks. Regular wire pantry, dirty in all of its fullness. I use it to hang up my bags, my apron. The walls are just messed up. It really doesn't look that way on the screen, but it certainly is. And I've moved everything out of my pantry, as you can see, in my kitchen. Even have things all over the countertops because we are preparing to take everything off. So I can't say I hired J&T Installations and Repairs, but my husband is one of the owners of J&T Installations and Repairs. So I have him working diligently. So I'm just going to point out some things that I noticed that he was doing that was very important to ensuring that the pantry is safe and sound and constructed properly, but yet looks nice. So as you could see, he was using the leveler. The leveler is very important. Some people like to do a rush job and everything is not leveled. We also noticed that our pantry walls were not straight. The builder actually put that up. So it is important that you level it according to what your structure is. It's also important that you write down your vision. I have awful handwriting and I made a mistake and ripped the page, but this was my vision, and all the dark areas is where I wanted it to be stained, and you're going to see that in a little bit. But it's important to write down your vision, write down where you want certain things, so that way you will have all of your cubbies the way you want it. And the beautiful part about this is that you can shift, change whenever you want when you're customizing. I also wanted to let you know that we try to be as economical as possible. There goes that leveler again. All right. So we, instead of using butcher blocks, which a lot of people are using that for shelving, we use the wood, and we use the flat coverings that you can find in Home Depot or Lowe's or any of those types of stores, and just put it on top of the existing wood to make it look like it is a full plank of wood. Wood is expensive now, so I would not encourage you, unless you have it like that. Hey, I'm not mad at you, to buy the thicker, longer pieces of wood when all you need is your foundation and then a nice covering that will do just the same. So right now, again, thinking smarter, not harder, saving some money. We had some floor panelings, if you will, we had extra floorboards, and so we use that to for the coverings on the front of the. You're just going to sand that area because you find it's a little bit lumpy. You're going to do a lot of sanding. When I tell you it was a lot of sanding, it was probably a day's worth of him using the sander and just making sure everything is nice and smooth, making sure that the actual wood, we have a one wood piece, that all wood piece for as our accent shelf, and that's that wood that he's that middle shelf. You'll see it toward the end where we left. I wanted to see the grain in that wood, so that's going to be our accent shelf. Again, trying to make it very inexpensive, use what we have. We totaled about $300 for this pantry. Now granted, my husband, He's a renovator, so I understand we saved a lot of money because he is a professional and he's licensed. However, you can do this on your own, if not just this way, in different ways as well. So you can make it as easy or as simple as you would like. So we use the Gray Kills primer, and this primer, we use 2 coats of that primer. You're going to need 2 coats. And so you're seeing how this is shaping up and how this is looking. The hardest, most precise part you will need to be patient with is the painting, especially if you're going to stain. So the paint we're using for the shelves is the Whisper White from Home Depot, and for that accent stain we use the Kona Gel Stain. Look at this. Let me tell you something. I cannot wait to show you part 2 and how I've decorated and made everything organized. When I tell you this was a $300 pantry, this was a $300 pantry. Now the extra organizing things that I'm going to put in here, that's going to be extra, and I'll tell you that in part 2 so you can see that. It will be coming next week. But I just want to thank you all for watching. Let me know what you're doing to renovate your pantry. Let me know what you're doing to stay organized. Again, you don't have to have a $600, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 pantry. Do what you can for your budget. Thank you so much for watching. Again, like, subscribe, and make sure you join the YouTube family. Thanks again, and bless.